We are halfway through a race and nobody knows what's going on. That's right, everyone, I'm talking about Cycle Oregon. It started this year in Myrtle Creek. It's also ending here. Why is that amazing? Because that's where I'm from, and nothing ever happens here. But there's a reason that Cycle Oregon is here, and it's amazing. You could probably guess what Cycle Oregon is, but I don't think you fully know. And I know, you're not gonna Google it. So I did it for you, and now all you have to do is push play on your Facebook feed, because you're good at that. And subscribe. Cycle Oregon was started in like the 1980s or something. I would look up the actual date, but I don't think you really care. It was started because someone had the idea of doing a bicycle ride from Astoria at the top of Oregon to Ashland in the bottom of Oregon. The Oregon Tourism Center was like, yes, we love this. It's not just a bicycle ride around Oregon. It is a bicycle ride through the rural areas of Oregon, and the whole point of this bike ride is, one, to show you the beauty of Oregon, but also to show you that there's beauty in the places that don't get a lot of attention. And every year, the bike ride is somewhere different. So it starts somewhere, it goes on this big loop, it takes a week to do it, and then it ends somewhere. The logistics of Cycle Oregon are amazing because they build an entire tent village somewhere at every stop every night along the way, and then in the morning they take it down and they move it. There are semis involved, hundreds of tents, so many volunteers. I cannot imagine putting up all those tents. That seems exhausting. What else is there to even say about Cycle Oregon? Literally so much. After doing just a little bit of research, I found out that Cycle Oregon is not just a bicycle race, it's so much more, and it made me care about Cycle Oregon way more than I ever thought that I would, because there is a fund that Cycle Oregon has, and all of the proceeds from the race go into this fund, and then they distribute the money into these rural communities in the form of grants. The towns can apply for these projects, and then the fund will give them funds to make their projects happen. It would be totally easy for the tourism center in Cycle Oregon to say, hey, we're hosting a bike ride through your town. That's enough. You're gonna get tourism for this day. You're gonna have a great time. You're welcome this year. But Cycle Oregon doesn't do that because they're not. We don't just want to use you. We as Oregon are doing this all together, and we're gonna make it happen. And I think that's amazing. So what is the moral of this video? There's a lot of things that you can take and learn from Cycle Oregon about how things are happening outside of our town that are bigger than us, that we're connected to, that we should probably be aware of and involved in. But I mean, that's all up to you. I mainly just made this video so you know what's going on. If you had a moment where you were like, oh, I learned something new, or you had a moment where you laughed, or you had a moment where you wanted to laugh but then didn't because it wasn't really funny but you wanted it to be, any of those situations, give this video a thumbs up, because why not? And make sure that your friend who was talking about Cycle Oregon and didn't really know what it was, but you really want them to know what it was, make sure you send them this video so that they know what it was. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe for more amazing, original, creative, insightful, inspiring, funny, not funny content from me, your host, Jesse Pettibone. Bye. As always, I'm your host, Sarah Palin. I don't even have a Sarah Palin impersonation, so this is not going to go very far. Hello world, my arms look so tan in comparison to my body. What is this? Hello world! But maybe they're far away. Believe everything that you see on Facebook, especially things that I say. Rooster, I am filming a video. I'm so dehydrated. I'm not even bicycling. Friendly reminder to stay hydrated, stay hungry, stay hydrated. Get it? Because I could say stay hungry, stay thirsty, but you gotta stay hungry for your dreams, and you gotta stay hydrated or you'll never achieve them, because you don't function as your best self when you're dehydrated. Water. Let's talk about Oregon's groundwater issue. Hit me up in the comments if you want me to do a video about Oregon's groundwater issue that you didn't know we had.